Good day. This is News Compact, reaching you from Williams World Television News. I am Olushola Yanolua. First, the headlines. Tinubu in UAE for Sustainability Summit. Rivers State lawmakers withdraw support for impeachment. Katsina government defends plan to release 70 suspected bandits. Lagos governor orders probe into Chimamanda Adichie's son's death. Tax reforms. Oyedele received threat over system overhaul. Now the news in detail. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu arrived in Abu Dhabi, United Arab Emirates on Sunday, January 11, 2026 to participate in the 2026 Abu Dhabi Sustainability Week, the global summit on climate action, renewable energy and sustainable development. The summit opened on Tuesday, January 13th, bringing together world leaders, policymakers and investors to discuss sustainable solutions for energy, technology and economic growth. On the same day, Nigeria signed a comprehensive economic partnership agreement with the United Arab Emirates aimed at boosting trade and cooperation in renewable energy, infrastructure and digital trade.
Economic growth, job creation and social inclusion. Sustainability. Sustainable development ensures that all systems, policy, finance, infrastructure, nature, and human capital must move together. As articulated in COP30 in Belém, in Brazil, climate action must be fair and just. Developing countries require predictable climate finance, accessible technologies, and robust capacity building to support full climate commitment without losing focus on advancing their developmental priorities.
President Tinubu also announced that Nigeria will co-host the Investopia Global Investment Forum with the UAE in Lagos in February 2026, designed to attract international investment for sustainable development projects. Two River State lawmakers, the House Majority Leader Silvanus Uwankwo and the lawmaker representing Dagima, Peter Abe, publicly appealed on Monday, January 12, 2026, for colleagues to halt the impeachment process against Governor Siminalayi Fubara and his deputy, Professor Ngozi Adichie.
We are begging, calling our colleagues to reconsider our step and see how this matter can be resolved amicably, even though the governor and the deputy governor has infringed on the constitution, but we are appealing on them to reconsider our stand.
The impeachment proceedings were initiated last week amid allegations of misconduct by the governor and his deputy. Despite the move by the Assembly, Governor Fubara has not yet received any formal impeachment letter. The lawmakers who pulled out the process called for dialogue and peaceful resolution, urging colleagues to halt further action. Meanwhile, the Pan-Niger Delta Forum has set up a reconciliation committee to mediate between the governor and the Assembly, seeking to ease tensions and promote a peaceful settlement. The Katsina State Government has defended its controversial plan to release 70 individuals accused of banditry. The suspects are reportedly part of peace agreements with armed groups operating in several local government areas. State officials say the release is aimed at consolidating peace and ensuring the safety of affected communities. They also alleged that previous negotiations have led to the release of kidnapped residents and restoration of normalcy in some camps. However, the plan has drawn strong criticism from civil society groups, legal practitioners, and community leaders, arguing that the plan to free suspended bandits could weaken the rule of law and encourage further criminal activity. The coalition of northern groups has warned against compromising justice in the name of peace. Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has ordered an official investigation into the death of Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie's 21-month-old son. The child passed away on January 7, 2026 at a private hospital in Lagos following medical care and procedures ahead of an intended medical evacuation abroad. The family has issued a legal notice demanding all medical records and documentation from the hospital, alleging lapses in care that may have contributed to the child's death. Governor Sanwo-Olu has directed the Health Facility Monitoring and Accreditation Agency to conduct a thorough and transparent probe. The investigation will review medical protocols, professional conduct, and patient safety standards, with findings expected to be made public. Professional associations, including the Nigerian Society of Anesthetists, has pledged to cooperate, emphasizing the need for expert review of the medical procedures involved. Taiwo Oyedele, chairman of the Presidential Committee on Fiscal Policy and Tax Reforms, has revealed that he has received threats over his role in implementing Nigeria's new tax laws. Speaking in Abuja on Wednesday at the governor's colloquium, Oyedele said the reforms have faced resistance because they challenge entrenched interests and long-standing practices. He noted that reforming the tax system is particularly difficult in a country where public trust is low and understanding of tax laws is limited. According to Oyedele, some of the opposition stems from misinformation and misunderstanding about the reforms, even though they are designed to modernize the tax framework, simplify compliance, and expand the tax base. The new measures, which came into effect on January 1st, 2026, include the Nigeria Tax Act 2025, the Nigeria Tax Administration Act 2025, the Nigeria Revenue Service Establishment Act 2025, and the Joint Revenue Board Establishment Act 2025. Oyedele urged supporters of the reforms to speak out, warning that silence allows negative narratives to dominate public discussion. He stressed that reforms are critical for harmonizing tax collection, increasing compliance, and ensuring sustainable revenue for the government beyond reliance on oil. Oyedele reaffirmed that despite opposition and threats, these reforms are necessary for strengthening Nigeria's economy and securing long-term financial stability. That will be all on News Compact for today. For more updates, do follow us on our website at www.volusworldtelevision.com. Do visit our social media handle, Volus World TV, and do follow us on all our social media pages, X, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, all at Volus World Television. Once again, I'm Olushola Yanoluwa. Thanks for watching.